What? See, I told y'all. See, that's why I get paid the big bucks. I put on the show. I don't care if it's a riot. With the Floyd Mayweather experience, you don't never know what's gonna happen. Man, that shit was crazy. Yeah.
Yo, and Floyd was right. It was crazy. Man, I had family barbecues and cookouts and reunions that turned out just like this. Aunts and uncles scrapping, people getting beat out their clothes, bottles flying everywhere. I'm telling, just like this. But this is the crazy part. Like, it seemed like the fight just wouldn't stop. And the focal point behind all of the madness seems to be Jocelyn Hernandez. I mean, she was out there beating on people like she was the Terminator. She just had bodies all over the place. Men, women, transvestites, she didn't care what it was she was putting hands on. She beat this one girl literally out of her clothes.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Man, as Rick James said, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Black people, what are we doing out here, man? Somebody call the police. Where was security at doing all of this madness? Wasn't nobody to be found. Oh, I'm sorry, they was out there brawling too. But at the end of the day, from what I understand, Jocelyn Hernandez, she got 4 charges behind that, and I can't help but wonder what those charges were. And a couple other people go find themselves with some charges too. But she was so obvious. I mean, she was on everybody's radar. Everybody got video of her beating down, what's the girl named B. Lexi or whatnot. Now the question is, how did all this stuff get started? Well, according to Antonio Tarver, when he posted up on his Twitter or IG, whichever social media source it was, the referee stopped the fight because of flagrant trash talk. Matter of fact, let's hear him say it.
Danny, good job, man. Man, that was tough. You had to make a tough decision, man. Damn. I didn't know all that shit was gonna go down.
I kept warning them.
You did warn them.
Both corners is warning me.
Right before that round started. Yeah, I saw you. You did, because you went to Dottie, then you went over there and told
Now,
Floyd.
when you told Floyd, I said, look, if this continues, I'm stopping it. They were gonna fuck you. I don't know if you all, man.
They were saying that to you?
No, they were saying it
To each other. Oh, yeah, they was getting in it. They was getting in it, yeah.
Did you get a... How big is your Uber?
We got it. We
I'm in the car.
What happened?
Because the
What you
Uber
were
would take
saying?
forever to come in here.
We tried to... No, back then, it was for profanity, and then when I was asking him to break, I
They
told
didn't
him in the dressing room. There ain't no judges. I can't take points. So if you can't
couldn't
obey
let the
my
shit get out of
command,
control to that point. Right.
Exactly. But for me, I thought security was right.
It was no security. His security wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah, because when I stopped it,
It took how long it took to get the fight started because everybody was over in the corner. That was the first thing.
yes, but Floyd and John, they continued to want to fight.
So this was
after I
real.
stopped
This was like real beef.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they had a real nasty attitude toward each other.
Yeah.
Damn. They should have made it again.
At the end, Tarver was saying they should have made it a real fight. But see, here's the problem. They were supposed to be friends going into the fight. But what really made things turn ugly is, as the referee said, that, well, first of all, they wasn't listening to him. But the reason why they wasn't listening is because Floyd did what Floyd does, and he was taunting the man. Floyd knows he's not going to knock anybody out, or the likelihood, especially when he's fighting bigger fighters. So he's going to taunt, he's going to play to the crowd, he's going to shuffle, he's going to fake you and make you jump and all this other crap and hit you when you don't expect it, basically making you look like an idiot, like you definitely have no business in the ring with Floyd Mayweather, which he actually doesn't. And John Gotti III took offense to it and started talking trash. Floyd said, now that's the worst thing he could have did, because now Floyd is talking trash along with trying to clown you, which makes you look even worse. The crowd got involved to no avail, got his people hollering, and Floyd started playing to them, picking on them, and just at that point, At this now, Gotti wants to try to hurt him. But it's Floyd Mayweather. No matter how mad you get, it's going to be for naught because you ain't going to be able to land too many clean shots on him. So he got totally frustrated. Wouldn't listen to the referee telling him to break and all this other stuff. As you heard him say, they would not listen, so he stopped the fight. Now, I don't know if he disqualified John Gotti Jr. or if he just stopped the fight because both men were being unruly, but that's the crux of what happened. Then John Gotti said, oh, nah, this ain't over. I want to still put hands on the guy. He kept trying. The fight broke out, and you saw what happened since then. Now, after that, we got to cover these tweets that were put out. John Gotti and his sister decided to go to social media and attack Floyd Mayweather and his daughter. Let's start with John Gotti III. He took to social media and said he called Floyd a punk. You know what? You're my enemy for life. Well, I hate to say this, that threat don't have the same type of sting it would have had in the 80s or the 90s or even the early 2000s. At this point, it ain't like you're still the Gambino family. So what are you going to do? He's worth more than you. He has more reach than you, has more money than you, has more clout than you, has more protection than you. I mean, and then to make it worse, you just threatened this man on social media. So even if you did have a touch or reach that your family did 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you just exposed it. Sounds familiar though. Oh yeah, that's right. John Gotti was known for doing stuff publicly, which hence is what took the Gambino family down in the first place. But we're not talking about because I'm in my 40s. We're not talking about my Gambino family growing up or my dad's Gambino family back in when it was Carlo Gambino. We're talking about you, dude. You're a boxer. Box. Or whatever, kickboxer, whatever you are. You ain't no mob boss. Now let's go to his daughter or sister, or whatever she is, Nicolette. She's threatening Floyd Mayweather's daughter. Your daughter was ran through by an animal with 12 different baby mamas, you little circus animal. Sound kind of racist to me. But you're all a pack of zoo animals. I swear on my kids, I'm coming for your daughter. It may take 2 years, 3 years from now, but I'm coming, you cunt. Now, once again, that sounded like a racist rant to me more than anything. Because why are you referring to them as animals, zoo animals, and all this other stuff, and ran through by animals, and etc., etc., etc.? That's a lot of stuff I can say right now, but I'm going to let that go. But that sounds extremely racist in my eyes. And also unnecessarily because, to my knowledge, Floyd Mayweather's daughter had nothing to do with what happened, nor did you yourself. If anything, leave that to the men that was in the ring. Hey, you got paid, I'd be happy. It was a success. Because if it was a regular fight, it would have been a one-sided beatdown. So that's pretty much all I got this Head Busting Boxers on Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think. As Floyd Mayweather said, was it a good show? Was it the spectacle that'll have you coming back for more? I mean, I will say this. It definitely was interesting for social media go. It had people talking, but was it for the right reason? I mean, the boxing match was interesting, but you had all this other stuff to go along with it. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. I gave you mine. This here Busting Boxers on Fight Doctor. I am out.